Your chain can't blame on a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant, sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stampede. I make a trash car feel like it's a band lead. Hanging like a war hall or like a band seed. And hit the stage, turn the people into family. I'm talking back then, you didn't know me. But you feel it now, acting like the homie. Talking about, hey, can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, Lion.
From the 34. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's Etienne on first down. Jukes one defender. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Lawrence working from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Hey, go!
Etienne takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He's on the move. He's out in the clear. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, Taylor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught near the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
24. 13, Luke.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Dump off caught by his back. Juke the defender. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 1st down here. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Route.
From the 47. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life. 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Hey, I'm gun. 11. Go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's trying to go deep again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it.
Intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. He gets this one to Gould. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. This finds Likely. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Receiver in motion, headed right. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, hey. Go, go, let's go. Sink right open, open. 11, 11. 11, Agate. There we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Quiddy Pay there to take him down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars with a first and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. 13, Luke. Luke.
Motioning him from the slot right. First and 10, it's Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Red on red.
First and 10 at the 33-yard
30
line.
left.
Now Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Hey, I'm gun, 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 gun.
They send a man in motion.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. The throw is caught. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. On second down, it's Etienne. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
11, 11. Go, go. Silver.
Back now, pressure on its way. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it'll be second and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first, here's second and goal.
On red. Hot.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Sink right open, open.
Lawrence on third and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Richardson on third. Chased out to his right. He's trying another one deep. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. They're out and set. First and 10.
11. Hey, easy. Route. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Ferguson there to bring it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, run. Go. Hey, kill. 13, Luke.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got a man left. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Play made by Deron Payne.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey. Take right open.
From the 42. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings them to third down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, Lion.
Man in motion here.
30 left. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
They're going to try with ETN. Takes out a one stop. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Red on red. Go.
They send him left out of the slot. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Go. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At their own 12-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He gets a lock behind one. Deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Complete out to the right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll throw again. Richardson. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Decent 24. Hey, kill. Go, let's go. Hot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Take right open. 11.
Trying again following the sack. On the move, headed right. Oh no, they get him yet again. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Colts have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Taylor trying the left side. Runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Jaguars 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Big 13 heavy. All right, let's go. 11 Agate. 11 Agate. Sink right. Go, go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. Spins out of 1 stop. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
Jaguars 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Hey, run. Hey, kill. 13, Luke. Silver.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. ETN on the catch. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Hey, Lion. 30 left. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Let's go. Take right open. 11.
At the 44-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they pick him off again. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
2nd and 10 now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. That's taken in at the 42. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Jaguars football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Think right. Silver.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they pick him off again. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars have some new life in the fourth. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
23.
First down throw, Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Lawrence trying again on second. Cut out left. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, I'm gun. 13, Lou! Here we go, son.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. The back's got it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So now, here's third and goal.
Lisa, 24. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. The back grabs it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Play action with Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running it after the penalty. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Taylor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. So now here's 3rd and 5. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go, go. Go, go, let's go. Take right open, open.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
11, again.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
30 left. On red.
They'll send him over right.
Red, red.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So it's the Colts who come away with